Hi, this is Jamie Steinberg with Starry Constellation magazine. Jim, this is another intense dramatic role for you. Was the fact that it's sort of like the film Crash, where it intersects, or you know, these two, these three storylines sort of weave together, that really drew you to be a part of this film?
Well, yeah, definitely the story of all these individuals kind of in this one restaurant was appealing, but I particularly was drawn to the fact that Peter um behaves in ways that I wouldn't. And so I like the challenge of going on this journey with Peter and justifying his behavior, because on the first read, it didn't seem unbelievable. It just felt like, what kind of person would subject themselves to this kind of victimhood? So that was what was appealing to me. And I, as I was reading it, I did want to see where he was gonna go and what kind of stand, if ever, he was gonna take. So I love the challenge of adopting this character.
Drea, Angie and Peter share sort of this tragic love story in a way. Was there some background information that Mukunda, the director, really gave you that gave you some particular insight into the connection Peter and Angie share?
I don't remember if he and I discussed anything like that. I know there was stuff in the script that we ended up not shooting, thank God, where I was like dancing by myself by the bar, definitely trying to feel young again, have attention, all this sort of stuff. So I think, but I gave myself that I was a pretty broken character to begin with. And probably when we were younger, Peter and he probably put me back together and took really good care of me, like a baby sort of thing. So I sort of imagined that to be our story. And then, it's like I ended up taking advantage of that in the end, sort of thing. And so, yeah, that was my backstory for sure.
Jim, as we talked about, there's so many intense scenes for you in this film. There's tragedy, there's sadness, there's just so much gripping material for you to work with. Was there a scene in particular that challenged you the most?
Gosh, some of it, I guess, there's the challenge of it, but it's also, I feel like, the opportunity of it. As an actor, it's so exciting to get to portray the vulnerability or the humiliation of even calling into the radio station, which was so kind of surreal in a way, but also just the fact that it's not just the disrespect that he gets from his wife, but kind of from the world, right? Everyone he encounters, he's kind of this wounded bird. So everyone that encounters him kind of steps on him. And so it was kind of navigating that and I almost think there was humor in it because it was so dark. And I think we all have had moments where we're kind of like Job, where we're constantly, it's just like the universe or God or whatever you want to call it. It's just, we describe it as, it's not my day, but and to quote the Friends theme song sometimes, or maybe your year. But I don't know. I don't know if I even answered the question.
We should quote the Soprano theme song too.
Right. Woke up this morning, right?
Because why not?
Well, you were sopranoed out yesterday. I saw on Instagram, Jay.
Oh yeah.
Drea, this is such a beautiful thriller. I think that it's such edge of your seat watch for any viewers. Is there something that you think is really going to make this a fast fan favorite movie?
God, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I'm dying to see it myself. I'm really dying to see it to watch Jim's performance, because everything that's going on inside the restaurant is more of a, you know, crazy.
Right, you're encapsulated there in that one area.
Yeah, and then you have him outside of this place, separated from everything, going through something even more monumental in his emotional state. So I mean, it's super exciting.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Jim, this is a brilliant one for you, and I can't wait to see some accolades coming in here shortly when more people get a chance to watch Collide.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's such an interesting dichotomy how you can have, you know, this incredible body of dramatic work, and yet you're hilarious at the same time. So
I appreciate it. I paid you to say that at the beginning of the year, but that's my joke. I pay everyone compliments.
It's recording. All right. Have a beautiful day. Be safe and be well.
You too. Bye.